this is George.
Hey, this is Paige.
The Real Talk with George and Frazier. What's going on, brother? How are you?
Not much. No, the usual. We just chilling, relax. We have a gobble gobble day. You know me.
Yeah. I have 2 days out of the year that I actually feast. I said feast. I didn't say eat. That's where you eat a plate, get another plate, then you set a plate aside. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And that's
yeah.
Thanksgiving and that's Easter. So
Oh yeah. The
normally
best
what I
days of the year, man.
man, look, you know what I do is I drop 5 to 10 pounds because I know I'm gonna gain 5 to 10 pounds during these feasting holidays. So it's definitely all good.
First I heard that happen. I lose weight before Thanksgiving. I ain't heard that for. You say my weight is my weight. I'm gonna gain about 30 pounds. No.
Nah, brother, that's called wisdom. It's
Oh,
called
that's what it's
wisdom.
called.
Yeah, I take it off to put it on.
I thought you were trying to make sure you keep a good, gorgeous face, body like that. Keep looking good. Keep getting ripped.
Oh
Hello.
yeah, man. I gotta keep it up. Gotta keep it up, man. My son is getting bigger, poking his chest out. So it's
Oh
definitely all
Lord.
good. Definitely all good. Yo, how's the weather in Florida?
Oh, it's hot and cold. It's a little hot, cold in the morning and hot in the afternoon. So you told to get a whole big, huge, giant. What do you call it back in the days? Big pot of soup.
Oh wow,
You,
it's great.
you put it in the freezer for the morning and you put over in the afternoon. It's crazy down here. You know what's what? Then the worst one is when it's sunny and cold at the same time.
Yeah. I
You
just
know what to do.
I just rather have it one way myself. I mean, we're actually in fall now, so we're like at 50s and 40-degree weathers, and at night it's like at 34, 30, somewhere around there. So it is what it is, man.
You know, but you want to tell funny? Want to tell the funny thing, George? In Miami, see that Miami, the wind cold, cold. Everybody put their own big old jackets on. The people wear a big, huge jacket like this. It's cold out here. Nigga, it ain't even cold. I know what cold really is. Man, it's freezing out here. Oh my god, I can't breathe. You gotta look at weather. It's only 60 degrees. What you talking about cold?
Yeah, man. We would definitely take 60 degrees any time of the day up here, son.
Exactly. Man, they be complaining. Man, it's too cold. It's too cold, man. I don't know what to do. It's too cold. I said, boy, y'all don't know what to do these days. They don't know what to George. They don't know what to do, George.
Quick
They don't know what
question.
cold is, man. 30 below zero and cold. Not even talking about cold.
Yeah, I wouldn't deal with 30 below zero either. So not me. I told you I got beach skin weather. I don't have
I'm
snow
done.
skin weather. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I'm
beach.
definitely
You know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. He said he got beach skin weather. Now I heard all
beach
now. You starting
skin
for
weather.
Italy
What?
now.
You know what I'm
You should
saying?
you should in the right state, Joe. You should be in my now. Mine should be in Jersey because like we do got two different curriculum.
Definitely something.
Oh man, my
Did you
news
have
is
the
going on today,
opportunity
man.
to check out the Porter fight,
Oh
the
yeah.
Crawford and the Porter fight?
Which one? Which one is? Which one is? Which one?
Crawford and Porter.
Man, that was one of them fights, man. Mm, you got a new outcome anyway. You got a little outcome, man. Because if you look at the outcome, one is experience. Don't get me wrong, experience. The other one young coming up, But he, he remind me of young Mayweather. He literally remind me of young Mayweather. Cockiness. Know I'm gonna beat you, and I'm gonna back it up when I get in the ring. And the other guy like, I'm a champion. I'm gonna be reasonable. I'm not gonna go at it like I supposed to, but I am gonna whoop his behind. I'm gonna put him in his place. That's what I'm gonna do to him. Other guy said, "Put who? Me? No, 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 but you know who you talking about? I'm not this person. I'm not this person. Like they're gonna listen who you not that where you got here. And now I'm ready for you. I want that belt. That's all I want.
The thing about that is, you have to respect Porter because Porter's
Yeah,
one of those fighters really that didn't duck anybody. He took all comers. He didn't wait
oh
till they
yeah,
took a step back. He didn't wait till and he taught all fighters. And in his style, he just took a lot of punishment, and
yeah.
that was really the issue. A lot of people were
Well, too.
mad about the stoppage, but you have to look at it this way. His father is his manager and his trainer.
Yeah,
You look at your son taking that kind of damage, what are you going to do?
stop
I
the
know
fight.
he was talking about, well, in the gym, there were certain preparations that he may have not done. That's irrelevant now that you're in the gym boxing and you're actually taking blows and you're taking damage.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you're right.
Because those punches, it's an accumulative effect of punches that you're going to take. Now, when you look at Porter's face and then you look at Crawford's face, Crawford looked like he just got out the sauna, not a
Exactly.
swallow, nothing.
Exactly.
So I definitely agree with the stoppage and everything that's going on with that.
But I tell you, if you look at Porter, he like a person that was tired. You know what I'm saying? He knew he was going to lose eventually, but he wanted to lose somebody who could actually take the title and not lose the next following week or the next week. You ever heard a thing called respect the champion, and the champion respectfully pass it on without passing it on? Like, I'm a champion, but you got to beat me to prove to me that you wouldn't take this belt and take it a distance, not just one fight afterwards, two fight afterwards, but be a true champion like I would. Like you say, he never ran for any fight. He never backed down in any fight. So the next person to take that title have to be the exact same way. And Crawford have a style that's very unique. His style is very unique. You can't really prepare for his style because you don't know what he'll come at you with. His mouth, his fist, or his feet, or his movement. So he hit you with so many different ways. He's like a Muhammad Ali with a Mike Tyson power punch and a Mayweather skill set. And you combine them together, you put them right into him. He gonna talk you to death. Then he gonna beat you to death with his feet. And then he gonna outshine you, getting the points. Yeah. You know where to hit you at.
It's true. Definitely all true. Listen, let's put a pin in that conversation.
Oh yeah.
Let's take it up. Yeah, we got a great guest on the show.
Oh yeah.
Miss Courtney Duncan is with us. Welcome to Real Talk.
Hi, get in here.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for being on. We greatly appreciate it.
Oh, well, same here. Thank you for this opportunity to come to speak as well.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Can you tell the listeners and the fans a little bit about yourself?
We torture it.
Oh yeah, we butcher it. Every time we try to do a bio and a great introduction, it just doesn't work out right.
No. Well, as my favorite saying for those who follow me on Instagram, social media, any of my platforms, I always like to start with get in here. Have no fear. I am Courtney Duncan, the owner and CEO of Meticulous Styles, where we sell unique and trendy accessories, stylish, inspirational apparel, chic and bold head wraps, journals, planners. And I do a segment myself every Thursday where I interview business owners to get to know meet the face behind the brand. What do you have to offer to network and connect? Because I'm all about, it's big on collaboration over competition and support over competition. So why not use my platform to showcase and let them talk to meet the audience?
That's nice.
That's just one part of me. Listen, I wear hats too.
I hat picture. I don't know about a hat.
I'm just saying, I'm big on support. So it came to the point that I branched off and have with M-Style reviews, right? So my M-Style reviews are where I do I do showcase people products or a tag, I do product reviews. And to the point these last few months, I do a free virtual pop-up to give business owners the platform to showcase their business for 10 minutes or talk about their service for 10 minutes. It's once a month. And then also I'm a business coach.
Nice.
So that's a different page. That's M-Style Services. So it's a lot over here.
Hat, please. Put the hat on, please. There we go. Next hat.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you showcase authors? I've written a couple books.
Listen, the platform is to showcase, I said products and services or whatever. Right. Your book that's a product, right? You got to buy it. You can buy it physical copy, or you can do audio. So that's a product, and you're talking about your business, right? Okay. All you have to do is click the link in the bio for Tune In Thursday and sign up. All I ask is just come by.
I'm my own product. See, I'm my own product.
There it is. You be the best product you got. You gotta sell it.
I'm gonna Photoshop Joy's face though. Take right here, put Joy, switch bodies though. What's me after 2 months of working out?
There it is. Listen. You can say after 2 months working out, shit. Let me help you get like this.
That's what we'll put out the thing. This is how my Thanksgiving happened. This is me now at Thanksgiving.
Oh man, I can't with you, George. I can't
Oh
with you,
yeah,
Rachel. I'm sorry.
that's all
Yeah,
right.
something
All
else.
right.
Oh
So
man.
tell us, what was the inspiration about Meticulous Styles?
I didn't hear you.
What was your inspiration for the company?
Um, Me as a person, I love fashion. Um, a few years ago, when before I started, so Meticulous Style's been around for a while, but I just didn't bring it to the forefront until a few years ago. So I love fashion. I love accessories, as you can see.
Hmm.
I always rock my own stuff. So
Nice.
it was, I went through a situation in my past that we were supposed to start a business together. I was once married, so it's like that it's like my divorce had ripped that band-aid and say, it's go time, Courtney. It's time for you, stop living in the shadows. It's time for you to come to the forefront. You always been working behind the scene, helping other people be great, get money. So it's time for you to come to the front and get money and be
Hmm.
helpful, but still help others as well.
Hmm.
So before I extended the olive branch to help others, I wanted to help myself first. I wanted to make sure, just as I did it for corporate or, corporate. I worked in corporate America, worked in the government system. So it's like, why make them money? I can make money my damn self. So it's like my divorce, it was like that ripping of that band-aid to say, it's time, it's go time.
Hmm.
Even though he wasn't supportive, but it showed me that I don't need a validation from my partner at that time. I just needed the validation from myself to say I am capable and worthy to be able to do this, and I can. And if
Right.
I manifest and I stay 10 toes down, that I can do it. And that's why it all started with Meticulous. I started with my apparel, even though he laughed at me and he was like, my first shirt that I launched it's called I Am Melanin. And it breaks down melanin as a modish, educated, luxurious, ambitious, noble, idolized Nubian.
Right.
So he was like, no one ain't gonna buy this shit. I was like, what you mean?
Hey, like
I
that.
was like, dang, you so.
Shut it down.
So I pushed it. So I was like, when I actually officially launched my business, I went to New York to my big sister, who I truly love. She's my accountant. You know, I gotta pay her soon, but not right now. Listen. So listen, if y'all looking for an accountant, I do. She a black owned, 30 years. But listen, I know him eventually because I told her. I said, I'm gonna be your first 6-figure client.
Right.
So just hold on to little sister. I'm coming. We get closer and closer each year. So she was just like, I know I believe in you because I'm also a licensed hairstylist too, right?
Right.
So
Dude.
I don't sell drugs. I don't fly a plane.
Right.
Oh man.
But everybody thought that was gonna be my first because I do hair. And
Mhm.
I was like, it just laid on my heart to say I want to start with my shirt. And I said, I've been, I always love earrings. And like I said, I wanted to sell earrings a few years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, but he wasn't supportive. So I said, you know what? How about this? I'm going to do it. And I started and it just took off.
Wow.
So my accessory, it just took off and it was just like, okay, my shirts, it's taking up my apparel because my designs, it come with the concepts. I have the concepts in my head. Either I design it or I pay somebody to design it to bring my vision to life. And I was like, you know what? I can push it. And I was like, a lot of every time I go out before I started the business, girls is like, women used to be like, I love your earrings or I love your accessories. I'm like, shit. Let go. I'm gonna do it. Let's go. And I be telling my homeboys like, hey, I know you probably in the doghouse right now. So
Okay,
I got these few pair of earrings. If you buy them, I guarantee you may go home happy tonight. I'm just saying.
Right.
Well, but you got down pat, George.
Get you off the couch, Fresh. You definitely got
So listen, I'm
stuff.
telling y'all, what woman do you not know don't like to look good?
I don't know now. Hold on. A couple few 90. They don't know. He's 92,000 nowadays. So
Huh?
he's 2,000 now. You don't know what they do these days. You walk out. She's like, I'm happy, but you look like a dude. I'm happy. Okay, no, leave me alone.
But it's okay though. That's why I got stud earrings. It ain't got to be all flashy, right?
Hey, George, you got everything, don't you, George?
That's why they're called accessories, Fresh. She said she's the first 6 figures and she did it.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I'm like I said, I manifest, and I put it on my board. I am my family first billionaire. I manifested. And as the saying goes, ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time it ching, money comes to me. That's my mantra that I say to myself, because by any means necessary, I am so grateful for God instilling these abilities and talents that I have to make it happen. I left my job. I was like, I clocked out of my job in 2017, really. Like my mentally, I clocked out. Officially, I clocked out earlier this year. So
Right.
I like that one. I like that one. Pre-retirement. Then you retire.
Yeah, I already had my letter written in technically, 2017, and I just changed it to 2021 at the beginning of the year. So listen, since then it's nothing but go time, because like I tell to any of my clients or anybody who watching, you have to be hungry. You got to have that grit to say, I'm ready. If not, stay at your 9 to 5, because this is a survival of the fittest, and you gotta get it by any means necessary. So that means you can't just rely just on Facebook, Instagram, social, TikTok or whatever. Yes, they are great, but you gotta put that foot. You got to put that foot to the work, and that's what I do. And anywhere I go, that's where I rock anything I have. And they be like, "Where do you get that from?" I say, "Hi, greetings. I'm Courtney Duncan. This is my business card. Here's my Instagram. Oh, this is my logo right here, so you can see it.
Right.
There it is. I'm a walking advertisement. I represent my business as much as my business represent me."
Nice.
That is true.
Nice.
But let me ask you a question though. When you started out, when you left that 9 to 5, kind of when you first branch out, that first month or two, if you struggling because you used to that comfortable income coming in, and you're like, oh my God, this is it. How do you adjust for being corporate now to being self-employed and actually I used to do that grind and gotta do more work?
When I first left, I had so much vacation leave and stuff. So I still got paid a few months after.
Right.
So I still got paid, but like I said, when I was working, I used to work at an auto body shop. So I used to be like the office manager. I used to go on weekends to run the office, run the books, order stuff for the car, for whatever. Because my cousin, he does paint work. So my cousin is an auto body tech, right? So he was like, come to the office, they need help. So I said, okay, cool. I worked there. So when I transitioned, so that was income coming in. And I'm true. When I say a hustler, listen, I stay in a college town. Y'all know Tallahassee, Florida.
Yeah.
You got the nose up here, and you got my alma mater, Florida Agriculture and Mechanical University.
My dad's on too. He's a FAM graduate too now. I saw that too.
You graduated from FAM?
My dad did.
Okay. I was like, okay, family. I'm like, okay, family. But Rattlers United. But so I Uber and Lyft on weekends, especially like game days. And my sister taught me about the importance of emergency fund. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it does get hard, but guess what? The joys that I get up on my own schedule, my own time, and I move and shake as I want to, as long as I got my laptop. And it's just been, and I'll just say God has been good, because I'm just that, if you don't have that hustle in you, it ain't gonna work. Because sometimes your business slow. So, but what are you doing? So, like I said, I have a jack of all trades. So I could just jump in the hair salon right now and start doing hair. Because I'm licensed. I keep my license up and everything renewed. And they know I do hair. They be like sliding and say, hey, Courtney, can you do this? And like, I ain't got that. And then my other side of my business taking off too. I'm a social media manager. I run people's social media accounts. I do consultation calls to help business owners shake and move and how they can better market themselves, brand themselves, and get social media presence or whatever. Because I went from last year, November time, I had like maybe 100 followers on TikTok. And now I'm at like closely, we're going to be pushing soon 8,000. So listen, time. Yeah. It's all about growth, right? And teaching people social media presence. I think one of my most viral videos, I got over 100K views. So it's like using my talents and gifts and my trial and my error to teach other business owners how they can be successful and apply those same things, the same tactics towards their vision, but fit it in to how you, because I don't know your vision. I don't know. I can't. Unfortunately, I can't. It's not meant for me to see. It's not. All I can do is give you tools of how you can implement it in towards and fit it into your vision to execute it.
Right.
Nice.
There's a lot of businesses now, and actually people. I think what COVID did was COVID gave everybody a reset, and you had a lot of people from the COVID divorces to the makeup babies to I'm not going back to work, I'm starting my own business to everything far and in between. And I
Yep.
think that it just gave a lot of us, especially me, the ability to be able to reset because I was going with daddy do things, honey do things, work, this, that, and the third. I never really had time for myself until COVID happened. And then it's like you couldn't go out. So because my wife was an essential worker, she had to work. So it was just like I could finally sit home and she's not calling, hey, what you doing? Where you going? Blah, blah, blah. I like I'm home. Can't do anything, can't go out. Just on the you know what I mean? Like you just come down and being able to do that helped me get a lot of things off my mind, write the books I'm supposed to be writing, everything like that. How
See,
did
that's the
COVID?
thing. That's the thing, George. Things happen. It's so weird.
Mhm.
Things happen at the right time when we least expect it. It happens for a reason, right? Everything
Yeah,
happens for a reason.
that is
Right?
true. I
How
I
did
was
totally.
just
COVID?
happy. I was just happy I was divorced before because I thought I probably killed him doing
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. No, this about COVID. Can't find them. Well, the thing is, you can't go nowhere. So where you disappear to?
You say you traveling well?
I know, right?
What? Negro, please.
we, ain't,
Oh
we,
man.
we ain't seen them since. Oh, that's
You
too
see right there.
funny.
Hey, yeah,
Too funny. But how did COVID really? I'm saying all that to say as a question. How did COVID help you position yourself for your business? Did you have more time to strategize? Did you have more time to really understand how everything works? Because even Fraser and I, we struggle with this internet thing because we always feel like it's a young kid's game. You got to do this and you got to do that. And I'm like, I'm a grown man, man. I don't got time to be on my phone like this, that, and the third. Hey, y'all, this, that. I don't
yeah.
want to know who I am. You know what I mean? I saw my man. He was like, man, you on the phone all the time. It's just like snitching. Everybody know where you at. I mean, come on, man. You can't even. You know what I mean? Like you can't even. I mean, I'm older. So when I say older, I grew up in the. I grew up in the
We're
late
trying to hide it, Joy. We're trying to hide it, Joy. We're trying to
late
hide
90s. I grew up. So I grew up in that hip hop era where it was just like, where you going? Mind your business. Why you all in my stuff?
I
You know
know,
what I
right?
mean? Like it's just, and like I said, you're on the phone all the time. It's like snitching, man. Like, come on, man, please. Come on. What?
Hey, besides that,
You
Joy,
what?
I'm not
I
sure
would
what to
say,
catch. So.
the pandemic was amazing because it allowed me to pour more into myself.
Mm-hmm.
So mind you, like I divorced post pandemic. So I went through some things and it allowed me to pour time into myself, be by myself,
Mm-hmm.
appreciate myself, and know my worth. As I talked to my therapist, I went to my counseling session. It was on the computer, so I didn't go nowhere. And it also poured into me saying, I don't want to work no more.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's saying I've been doing good. My business, people buying. As I sit back and do my books, and I'm like, man. And even I'm talking to my sister, well, my accountant, because I'm like, sometimes just be big sister. Don't be an accountant. Sometimes you just need a big sister, but it's so hard to get to cross those lines. But
Right.
so I sit and I look, and I was like, as I'm doing my books or whatever, and I'm like, oh man, I have like really I can see the change. I
Mm-hmm.
can see, and it's like, okay, this one I never regret not saying let go because it being in the pandemic. So I was working from home and I kept getting up like, why am I feeling miserable to get up to go to my living room?
Man,
I'm
living
I'm,
room.
I'm in my own house, right?
Right.
I'm in my own house and I don't want to get out my bed to go into my living room.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to my living room to work, and it's not too far from my kitchen. I can make my coffee. I can make my tea or whatever. And I was like, this ain't right. So I'm talking to my therapist. We talking or whatever. And I was like, I feel depressed in my own damn house. Like I left my fashion.
Right.
And I relocated on a whole different side of town, brought in new furniture, new energy, saged out my place or whatever. And I'm like, why am I still feeling depressed in my own house? So I was like, well, my apartment, whatever's mine, I pay for it. But and listen, I'm sitting in here like, this ain't cool. So it's like when she started asking me questions about my business, it's like I just lit up. It's like it's excitement. It's like, oh, this right here. I met so many amazing business sisters. I met a few bros like y'all. Okay, it ain't many, but listen, our sisters, they come to the table. Listen,
Right.
Yeah.
I have opportunities for men and kings and queens, but it just so happen queens just show up.
Right.
And I have no discrimination, but it's okay. I met these queens, and then as I start talking, they start inviting me places, speaking places, doing things, certain things. I was like, man, this is what I actually enjoy doing.
Right.
And I'm like, as I'm sitting at work, I worked at Social Security, right? So I worked at Social Security, and I was like, I'm hearing people bickering about life and seeing things they got cancer, all kinds of foolish, not foolishness, but when I say foolishness, those who don't need to be going on Social Security. That's what I mean by foolishness. Like I broke my left finger thumb. I need disability or something. So like the BS that I came across, and then some, it's like I couldn't help them, but it was like that job itself was stressful. And she was like, so my counselor, she was like, have you ever thought about just clipping your wings? I said, clipping my wings. She's like, yeah, because every time when we start coming on, it's like your presence it's just like all sad and mopey and when you say, how's meticulous? Well, let me tell you today.
Right.
It's like the whole transition, like even to my therapist to this day, she actually just enjoys. She just want to know what I'm doing in business.
Right.
She was like, oh my God, I'm talking to the next Oprah. I was like, I'll take that.
That's right.
I'll be that one.
I take it. Like I said, I manifest I'm gonna be the first billionaire in my family. So I take that.
Exactly.
And I'm grateful for this opportunity because sitting in my house, sitting around, surrounded by things I enjoy doing, it gave me more time to be able to come on the social media presence that I already was doing, trying to make time, stand up late night. So now it gave me more time to say, you know what, I can strategically plan out my stuff for the week.
Yeah.
See, you think smart, not hard. So I say, you know what, I know I already got my strategy, how I post things. So I go ahead and create my content. And so I create it. It's nothing like, and then I set up, I try to organize so it won't be easy. So even if I flip my camera right now, you'll be like, oh, this is her earring wall. Like I strategically set up myself. So if anything you say, okay, Courtney, show some earrings. I'm like, okay, sure. So
right.
I set myself up. So it allowed me to I'm meticulous. Like my name is me.
Mm-hmm.
And those who do not know what the word meticulous, just Google it. That's me. Right there. All I did was put a Z on it. I just changed the S to a Z. I didn't make up the word. I just put my own little spunk because I am in Greek. I am a Zeta. So I was like, why not be part? Because when I crossed over into the organization, it just brought me into a sisterhood, and it just allowed me to start showcasing my talents. Then I was doing hair, I was styling. I was like, oh no, we in the store, put these earrings. So it allowed me to even grow more, and I gained more sisterhood because I mostly hung around a lot of men, but it allowed me to get that feminine side as I start hanging, even though I was feminine then, but it was like it's expressing to fashion. There's just like they say, FAMU is fashion accessory and merchandise university. Like for real, if you ever go, everybody look good, dress good, and they wonder why. Because you went to FAMU. We look good.
I wouldn't have visited now. Don't be wrong. I don't know how y'all studied there, but I y'all probably graduate though. That's all I'm gonna say, George. All I'm gonna say is to graduate from FAMU, it takes a lot more than just studying. That's all I'm gonna say. Willpower, man.
So that's why the whole thing is I'm not just only with the FAMU. I graduated.
Exactly.
That's right.
Because a lot of people went there ain't finished.
And then graduated. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, George, it was so bad. I went to visit. The lady said, you know what? I see all the good looking men in here. Now, I'm gonna need y'all to calm down and say to these young ladies to make sure they graduate, please. What you talking about? Because we know what y'all do. You ain't seen them yet. I'm gonna take you your heads up ahead of time. Don't get a Google eye. Don't get a little good. And don't be trying to get an unpaid. You want to go to school. We want to get you graduate. And mom pay good money come out here. Oh, whatever. Well, me ain't that good looking. Like, but mine with the other school, they were like, they're okay looking. They weren't all that great. Like, man, kind of get all that hot. What I do? Hey.
Listen, I tell one of my good business sisters. I tell her she want her son to go to HBCU. I say, don't get me wrong, I love all HBCUs. I said, but if you just bring him just to FAMU, you bring, especially homecoming time.
Don't do it to her. Don't do it to her. Don't do it to her. Don't get a boy a heart attack at a young age, man. Don't get a boy a heart attack at a young age, man.
Listen, when I was married, I used to take my stepson with me. He fell in love. When I say fell in love, because not only my friends and then my big sister and her, because my sister graduated from FAM in the 90s and I graduated in 2000. So we're a big old gap between. Right. So she's 12 years older than me. And they took me in as a little sister. Like they see me as a little sister. So he's a ladies' man already.
Oh man, it's crazy.
Hey, I was all I'm gonna say, George, is I was like 15, but I went to college. I was 18 that day. You know, I tell you, George, man, look at my life, George. I ain't gonna lie to you,
George. I don't know if you ever visit FAM. It's the vibe. Like, don't get me wrong. I done been to Howard. I done been to Gremlin. I done been to Southern. I done been to Xavier. I done been to Clark Atlanta. I done been to a lot of HBCUs.
And not the same.
I even went to Cookman. Cookman is our rival in Florida. Oh, I don't went to Florida Memorial. I don't went to Edward Waters because we got 4 HBCUs here in Florida.
Yeah,
it ain't the same. It's just like it ain't like we cocky. It's just we just brag different.
Okay. Hey, George, I ain't gonna lie though, George. If you the dummy going to high school, I guarantee you 100%. When a girl tell that their face, I don't date dummies. And you like this, you gonna smart up real quick. No, with 45 and 40, 42 times. You know,
man, it's like that. I got you with the woo.
Man, look at boy, I was G that day, boy. You can tell me nothing. You can tell me a thing, boy. I'm like this. Oh, you know my daddy graduated from, right?
It be like that.
You know, in FAMU, Fraser's name is pretty popular in FAMU. Say Fraser and FAMU, boy, it's over. Fraser. Oh yeah, I'm over Fraser. Oh, you kind of young on my daddy?
I can't with you.
Man, look here. Put it this way. That's the only man I've been on the whole school in 2 years. Oh man.
Fresh through the roof.
What? Oh man.
Through the roof, Fresh.
But let me ask a question though. Now, so I know some of your friends went to traditional schools, right? This was that everybody talking about. Went to traditional schools and they went to HBU schools, right? They all been fight over the class sizes for one, the quality of education too, and what they're doing after they graduate. Now, based on your knowledge, what do you think? I ain't saying nothing, put nobody down there, but from your experience, what do you see the benefit of our majority going to HBCU versus going to a traditional like Florida State or University of Florida versus HBCU?
Okay. All right. So my best friend, she went to Florida State.
Gotcha.
So I went to FAM. She went to Florida State. She was more on my campus than I was on her campus. I was on Florida State campus to visit her because, again, that was my best friend. So I used to go chill with her. But she more wanted to come on my campus to chill with me. Once, it is so crazy. We just so happened to cross Zeta at the same time. So I crossed at FAM. She crossed at Florida State. And that brought me onto campus even more because we used to do joint ventures as the chapters up here did stuff or whatever. When it comes to molding a business, this is a true story. I graduated from FAM in 2008, right? I graduated, that's during the recession time. So it was kind of hard to get work. Mm-hmm. Or what I would say, let me tell you that it wasn't really hard. I just didn't want to do what my professors wanted me to do. What I love about being at a HBCU is that The professors are so eager and want you to learn.
Mhm.
They want you to be great because they experience and understand how hard it is to be in color. It being a man or a woman, we are already target. So they want us to be the cream de la cream. They want us to be excellent. They want us to show up. As my professors used to tell me, I got mine already. I'm here to teach you how to get yours.
Mhm.
And being at a HBCU versus a PWI, being at a PWI, you may not have that opportunity. Like, say, I was in the School of Business, right?
Yeah.
So if I go to Florida State School of Business, they're not going to look out for me.
No.
They're not going to look out for me just because the color of my skin or the pocket.
Mhm.
My pockets, and let's be real. We just saying the truth, as in they have boosters and parents with the high big ballers, and
Yeah.
the kids don't really have to go to class, and being at HBCU, they don't care how much your mama got.
Right.
They don't care. You can ride with a Maserati. You can ride with. You can come to the school with a spaceship. They don't care.
Right.
Yep.
They don't care. I'm here to teach you, and you better show up to class. And if you don't show up to class, I will fail you.
Right.
I don't care. Your mama can buy this whole building. Your daddy can pay my whole check, and I don't care. I'm here to do my job. They paid me to do my job, and my job is to instill into you. And being at FAMU, some of my professors, they was well connected with corporations that can put you in. And that's why my professors, they got mad at me because it's like, Courtney, you're so good in marketing. You're so good in selling. I want you to go and interview with these people. I said, I don't want to do that. And it was like, yeah. I said, I don't want to do that.
Right. Right.
I don't want to do that. I hated marketing. I hated selling. I did it because I needed to do it to get my grade.
Right.
Exactly.
Because I knew, I said, okay, when I finished undergrad, I was going to go ahead and get my hair license so I could stop being the bootleg hairstylist. So I can charge the prices how I want to charge. Because guess what? I'm licensed. This is my license.
Right.
Yes, I can charge. If I come and say my sewing is $250, you see, because when I'm at somebody's house and you ain't got no liquor license, I'm going to challenge you.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to challenge you. And I'll be like, you ain't licensed to be putting no tracks in. And then you have to protect yourself. Because when those civil suits start coming, if you mess up somebody's hair or whatever. So, so my professors, I love that. And then after I went away and I was like, I took a break off before I applied to grad school. I went to hair school and I finished hair school. Then I went to grad school. And I see my old professor who was currently the dean of the School of Business.
Wow.
And I was in Walmart and she was like, Courtney. I was like, yes. I was like, she remembered me. She's like, Courtney, you should come back for the MBA program. I was like, MBA program? I was like, I didn't think about it. And she was like, they have the online, so you could do online or you can come in person. So I was like, ooh, online? I never really did online. So I used to meditate. I used to go to a meditation center up here, and I had the other race tell me, I was telling them I want to go get my MBA, and I was looking into the Florida State program because they accept my job voucher to pay for my classes online versus FAMU online program. It didn't accept it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go to Florida State. She's like, now, mind you, they told me not to go to Florida State.
Oh, wow.
That's who I used to meditate with. And they told me not to go. They said, honestly, they would not benefit you. You too great of a person to go, and they won't push you. Versus I have friends that teach at FAMU that will. I was like, confirmation.
Right.
Yeah.
So I started out first online. It was too fast for me. And then my job worked with me at the time because my boss was a FAMU rattler. So she pushed it. So listen, it's all about, they say about what you know is who you know, right?
Who you know? It look out for you, but go ahead. Yeah, I got covered.
She was a big booster. She's a big FAMU booster.
Nice.
So I said, I'm going to her. She was like, okay, will you still have your job? Would you still get your work done? I said, yes, ma'am. The days I just stay later. And I did that. And she was, they ain't like that. Cause I'm like, but my numbers spoke for me at work. So it wasn't like I fell behind or anything.
Exactly.
So I was just trying to better myself.
Right.
And then when I finished that, it's just been amazing. Like some of the professors, they remembered me. It was like, oh my God. And it was like, but my last name changed. It was like, you got married? I said, I did. Yes, I did. They was like, oh, I know you as Jenkins. I was like, yeah. She coming back though. She coming back. Drop the duck and go back to Jenkins. I refuse somebody to try to get clout off me because of their last name. But I would say being at the HBCU, the professors, like they're hungry. They want you to succeed. They want you to. It's not like being around like-minded individuals that look like you.
Right.
Exactly.
Talk like you. Understand and can relate to you. But being in the HBCU, you see the same concept, but within people that look like you. You got higher class, middle class, poor class, and we all striving towards great things. Because you can be snobby and you black and stuff, and that lower person that know everything, they're gonna be the one that's helping you and tutoring you. So don't it remind you of a different world.
Right.
That human life. It was like it's actually like that college vibe to step in and certain things, and it was an experience because you won't get that at a PWI. You won't get it. That you can't. Unfortunately, they try to have little Black student union days, and it ain't the same.
Nah, totally agree. I totally agree with you.
But I don't knock people off who go to PWIs though.
Oh no, I don't either. But when I went, me personally, when I went there, it was more of a whole like a home vibe. Like if I leave my mom's house, I'm still feel like I'm at home.
Right.
Like we met the dean. He had no problem coming to meet you, shake your hand. By end of the tour, George, this man knew all our names.
Mm-hmm.
Every last one of our names and say, I'm a little doggone forced you guys come here. You guys will be part of yourself. And she's not telling a story, George. Like we went to Fisk University. You know Fisk, right?
Yes, I do.
Majority of the best doctors came out of Fisk University. And the first thing he said was that it's not easy. Like, what do you mean not easy? I know what y'all thinking. I know that was time they get y'all to black HBU school is the easy way to graduate. Psych, try it again later. Because you make sure you graduate. If you go in the office and they ask you what a 3-point, 4-point, what you know about heart, you know your version, their version, their version, that version. They probably made a version in between that and still amazed them. All in 1 year. And he was story. And he was telling the graduation rate versus certain ones. Like once the Fisk University rate, what they at the time was like 78 to 80% graduation rate at the time we going there. And the other school was like one school, they had a 90% graduation rate. And it was HBCU school. A 90% graduation rate. And the reason why they got 90% graduation, George, the time you walk into school, they give you a tutor if you want one, you don't want one. It's all freshmen get tutors. Because you come in with a tutor, and here's the best part I like about it. To get in school, George, it was a 1.5.
What, GPA?
1 point GPA. You know why I did it? Listen to it. It's a 1.5 when you graduated. It was a 3.8 or 4.8 or higher when you graduated. So guess what? If you look at the stats, and after the kid at 1.5 who graduated high school, who didn't learn probably nothing in high school, now he had a 3.8 and smaller than half the teachers taught in high school. Mm-hmm. To me, that's amazing.
See, that's what I love about HBCUs. Yeah. It gives them those, yes, they have standards, but they have programs set because we know a lot of us are not test takers, right? We're not test takers, and that doesn't mean just because you can't do good on the SAT or ACT or whatever, that don't mean you're not a scholar. Right. It doesn't mean it's a standardized test by these to eliminate to say, well, you can't go. Right. And that's what I love about HBCUs. They give you these remediate programs so you can prove yourself. Right. And they sit there and say, this is our lesson step by step. The teacher makes sure you get it and make sure that you excel. And to some now, I see some of my classmates that came in, they're running $1 million business, they're directors and CEOs for these corporations, everybody going for. So it's like they're sitting at, they're at Ernst and Young, they're CPA now. They're doing all this because that HBCU seen something that gave them that opportunity to say,
Exactly.
we're here.
Right.
And there's not, like he said, as Frazier said, there's not an excuse. If you can't write, they got writing lab for free.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If you ain't good in math, they got math lab. If you ain't good in physics, they got a tutor, everything that's designed for you for free. But you have to apply yourself. That's just like, and when it comes into business or whatever, you have to apply yourself. There's tools and resources either you have to pay for or you have to invest your time for. So you have to invest into you to say, I'm going to do it. Like as they say in church or whatever, I can take you to the I can lead you to the pasture, but I can't make you drink, right? Okay.
Right.
I thought it was late. I thought it was late though. I'm gonna say I thought it was late when the church late.
Listen, I'm just saying. Listen. Hey, listen. I come spiritual. I come hood. I come all kinds of stuff. Listen.
Right. Hey, she's the realest, Grace.
I relate to everybody.
You got me, George. You got me my truck over here, George.
That's right. Listen, we're running out of time. We definitely appreciate you.
Oh man.
Tell
Take
you
the good part.
Well, hold on, Frage. Can I get it out? Man.
All right, go ahead, get it out. Okay.
Tell everybody besides the products that you have. I mean, you have accessories, earrings, I'm sure rings, things that you have specifically in what industry, so to speak. Like I know we're talking about earrings, but do you have men's ties, handkerchiefs, things of those natures? I mean,
no, unfortunately, I just have earrings, necklaces, purses, head wraps, beanies, of that nature. I do have apparel for men. I have like a couple shirt. You can say I am and always will be that melanated king, and I have one that said melanated queen. So I do have apparel that's geared to those who are in the Divine Nine or not Divine Nine. I do have apparel geared to certain HBCUs because I'm very big on supporting HBCUs to the point this year, Meticulous Styles had the honor to bless 3 individuals with our first annual HBCU scholarship. Yes, thank you. I look forward. Listen, when I say my family, my business, sisters, friends, family of Meticulous Styles, they pushed it because we started and we ended up raising $1,200. So all the scholarship recipients, they all got $400 a piece. They were blessed with a shirt from Meticulous Styles with their HBCU. They were blessed with a custom African hoodie straight from Africa from another business owner. They was blessed with a messenger bag from another African business owner, custom handmade. Like I told her, she make me one. So what I do, it's just the joys that I'm able to do such things. I'm looking forward to next year. My goal next year is 2,000 or more. So I'll be able to bless these scholarships and give back. And it's all the importance of being an HBCU. So being an HBCU, I was grateful to have scholarship opportunities that was able to buy books. It was able to buy things necessities that I need while in college. So it laid on my heart this year just to start. So I'm looking forward to moving forward to start next year raising, my fund, my annual scholarship fund. We already are in our budget. We are the base amount, but we open it up to the masses who want to give back and lay on their heart for a great cause. So yeah, and that's why I say it's all about the HBCU love. And I just ain't want to limit it just to FAMU. I could have, but
right.
I was like, we get attention enough, so, but it just so happened, my scholarship recipients, one went to FAMU, one went to Cookman, and one went to North Carolina A&T, and they're all 3 kings. They're my babies. I call them my nephews, and y'all make sure y'all tune in. They will be coming up to the platform next month as we discuss their first semester after completing in HBCU. So they come and then some of them, they even got businesses, and I even feel like a proud black tea. So I was like, to some of them entrepreneurs already. So I'm like, okay, come
They
through.
push you, man. They push you. They push you.
Nice,
Hey,
nice.
hey, you pay that bill. Pay your own bill.
So yes, that's what I do. First, George and Frazier, thank you for this opportunity for allowing me to come to this platform to talk, to laugh, to get to know me. So I appreciate it.
Oh,
Well,
they
hold
appreciate you.
tell everybody about the website where they can give the donations and your social media where they can find you.
Exactly.
Okay. On Facebook, I am at Meticulous Styles LLC. And on Instagram and TikTok, I'm just Meticulous Styles together. The donations will start back. I haven't started yet. It will start back next year because I'm restructuring things. Um, it was tough. When I say restructuring, I got to make sure I got my team in place because I had 39 applications.
Oh, wow.
That was tough. I had to go through all 39 to select 3.
Wow.
This time I'm trying to do a weed out process. I'm strategizing. Stay tuned at the beginning of next year. I said I will probably go ahead and put that to work as that donation so people can start already. So the more I have, the more scholarships I can bless others. It's all about paying it forward. And I'm just so honored and eager that God put that on my heart to be able to do. For those who tuning in, my accessories starting tonight is 40% off.
Right.
Starting tonight, it's 40% off until Friday. However, the only way you have to get the code is you have to go to meticulousstyles.com and subscribe to our email list. That's the only way you can get 40% off. So again, hey, fellas, I'm telling y'all, if y'all in a doghouse or y'all want some earrings and we show some stuff, even if you buy, say, you know what, I'm gonna take Bay out on a date. I want her to look good. It's black on. She's gonna look good. She already look good, but she's gonna look extra good because
Right. She gonna look better.
she gonna be a little extra,
You got private camera there. Private camera, you got private camera. You said that. The earrings, fast camera, earrings.
There it is.
You see, it's a whole 2 walls, not just one of the walls. So again, it's 40% off. There's no code or spending needed. All you have to do is go to meticulousstyles.com to subscribe to our email list. The code will be dropping again tonight in a few hours so that people can start shopping until Friday. This is our biggest sale of the year and last sale of the year. We don't have sales often, so y'all better catch this wave. But again, this is including our earrings, our head wraps, our beanies, our necklaces. Everything is 40% off, not our apparel. Our apparel is not 40% off, unfortunately.
All right. Well, listen, we definitely appreciate it. We definitely appreciate it.
I want for George. So,
wait, hold on, Fresh. Let me finish what I'm saying first, man. Finish, man. Okay.
I'm trying to beat him do it.
Okay.
I'm trying to beat you.
We're trying to make sure that you keep us in the loop, especially for the donations. We would like to send something from the show. Exactly. So let us know about that. And Fresh, go ahead. Say your thing.
He just took my whole speech just that fast. So he did to me. You see what he did to me? You gotta come out and follow that. You gotta come out and follow that. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, bro. You got any tips for the young ladies coming up who's want to open their own business or thinking about having going to college and everything? Like, what tips you have for them? What good tips you have for them?
I say one of the tips I know: do not expect your family and friends to support you. You have to say, "This is what you got to stay true to yourself." Your friends, your family, your partner, whoever, they are not going to know your vision. They're going to not know the purpose God has placed in you to do. Do not look at how oversaturated the market is. Nobody is you. You can go to an aisle of a bread aisle, soda aisle, tissue aisle. There's a plethora of all kind of brands, and people, there are times that the shelves are empty. So do you have to stay tunnel vision, stay true to why you started when you start, and know that success comes with hard work.
That's right.
You can't become successful without the hard work. You got to have that grit. You got to have that ambition. And you have to always remember why you started and stay true to yourself. See, when you're unapologetic and dope, people vibe with you and they connect with you and they can relate to you. And that's how you get sales. Sales, you can do all this. So that's why you see Nike and everybody, they have these celebrities that people look up to as sponsors. Okay, you are your sponsor until you're able to be able to do that. Until then, you represent your brand in and out with or without family. Okay, so let that know. Stay true to yourself, because at the end of the day, the world is yours and everything in it.
That's right.
But you have to get off of your behind and go and get it and make it happen, because it ain't gonna come to you.
That's right.
So true. So true. Hit him. Wisdom, George. Look at that.
I'm just saying.
Just hit him with him.
We're always dropping them pearls, always letting them know they got to watch the show, man, to get this.
Exactly like I say, you better tune in or you be tuned out. So exactly. This is the opportunity when you utilize these platforms to ask your questions, to get the free information that you need, because it comes with a price.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Well, listen, we definitely appreciate you coming on the show and taking time out of your day to speak to us.
Oh, you're welcome.
You know, like I said, definitely we want to make sure that we stay in touch to contribute. And if anything you need from us, just definitely let us know. We'll definitely be here to help you.
Oh, you're welcome. Again, I appreciate you, George and Frazier, for this opportunity, for allowing me to come speak to your audience, and look forward to having Real Talk with George and Frazier come to tune in Thursday. I just said, let's switch it up. Listen,
you said let us know. We done.
I already let you know. All you have to do, you can any of my social media platforms. Any of my social media platforms is it Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest. All you have to do is click the link in my bio and sign up for Tune In Thursday for your slots. And let's come. It comes with a vibe. I go live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow, no, but following Thursdays. It's listen. I ain't gonna do that, because everybody gonna be taking off their shape wasters and their belts and all kinds.
You already know. They've been killing me all week.
They gonna get back to their NutriBurst and all that stuff Friday. But
Friday tied up. Oh, good, y'all. I can't breathe. Hold on. Okay.
Too funny.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you this. Joe, I would say my favorite speech is "Welcome to the George and Fraser family."
Absolutely.
You're family now.
Hey, we in there like swimwear.
Hey. Yeah, that's right. Don't forget.
So again, I can't. This is nothing like utilizing. I'm grateful for y'all platform, just as like I use mine. I'm grateful for y'all using this platform to allow such business owners as myself and those who before me and after me come in. It's not about that's what it's all about. It's all about that collaboration over competition, open up and utilizing your platform, because it could just be y'all talking.
Yeah,
right.
It's a lot you could talk about by yourself, but I just said, having the opportunity to share your platform. So again, I truly appreciate it. Reaching out, and I'm glad. I was like, okay, I'm free. Y'all called me at a good time. Listen, y'all called me at a good time.
All right.
It was meant to be.
It was. I was like, in the middle of the week. Oh man. Okay. All right. This is a good time. So when I leave here, I'm gonna meet with my accountant.
You happy part first. Now go to the sad part. You use this, you know you behind this. You take care of this part. We overspent $2 last week. Yeah, fix that. You got to fix that problem now.
Funny.
That's why. Listen. Another before I drop. Listen. If you can't do it, invest into somebody that can do it for you. That's because yes, as entrepreneurs, we say we can do it all. We can't. Accounting is not my strong suit. She was my tutor in college, and I said you got to dummy it down. Accounting for dummies. I know about accounting, but it can get a little. It can get a little complicated.
Oh yeah.
And that's her profession. She's been doing for 30-something years. So I don't argue with her. She say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Z. I say, yes, ma'am. That's it. I ain't been audited, so God is good. So
that's right. That's right. Listen, enjoy the rest of your day.
You too, y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Have a
Enjoy
blessed
your
day on
Thanksgiving.
purpose. All righty.
Oh man. Oh man. Woo. Dog, my face hurt from smiling and laugh too much. So,
Oh man.
oh man.
Another great show. Another great show.
Another banger, George.
And
But I gotta tell you one thing before you go to George. You see that Canelo fight though?
Yeah, I did.
Now tell it you, George. What I've been telling you, George. What I've been telling you about Canelo.
Oh, you didn't tell me anything about Canelo. I was one that told you I was agreeing with you. Okay, I know that
That's what I'm
Canelo.
saying. But
Yeah.
then we agree with. But then we said what manifested in that fight. That everybody looked over it all the time. We kept telling them, watch this man fight. Watch this man technique. He's building something. He's trying to perfect something. Hey, they say he like little Mayweather. I gotta confess. That man Bob and weaving and hitting Bob, weaving, hitting Bob, weaving, and he was landing every single punch, George. You know how hard to do? He was landing punches that wouldn't be landing, but landing them.
You telling me, Fraser? You asking me how hard that is to do? Come on, man.
That's what I'm telling you, George. George, he did a Mike Tyson that was one point Mike Tyson you saw years ago did and missed the guy. He hit the guy. So now you knew what would happen. Mike Tyson would hit the guy. When he did his, what happened? The guy was like, oh, whoa, hold on. What my name is again? What my name? I can't remember my name. Then the white court came over. It was a done deal. Like, whoa. He put so many combinations together. They don't think the camera could keep up with him. They had to slow it down. They had to slow it down. So hold on. We want wait there. Combo number 2. Ooh, okay. Combo number 3. Ooh, combo 1. They couldn't keep up, George. He was throwing so many combos, man. He threw like a set of, we counted. I said the first round alone, he threw more than 20 combinations. In the first round. We ain't talking about the second and third. We're talking about the first round.
Well, Canelo, look, it's the truth. I mean, he went up in weight. He's been doing a lot of great things. He's definitely one of the best pound for pound boxers out there. And you got to give him his dues. I mean, Canelo's knocking dudes out that other guys haven't done or not willing to do and take those fights. So he's definitely on good.
Definitely. And one fight he mentioned too that he said change he fought Mayweather. He said that fight changed the whole style of fighting when he lost to Mayweather. He said he like everybody else for they beat Mayweather, but he actually looked at a film of it. He said Mayweather whooped my behind. Not really physically. He whooped me in every stat category that he had in boxing. How many points I landed? How many punches I landed? How many points I evaded? How many points I actually landed? And he said, I threw over 200 punches, only landed 46 punches. That's a problem.
Right.
If you threw 200, almost close 200 punches, and you only land 46 punches, that's a big problem. That means you put a throwing dubs out there, and then everyone while you praying for one hit. Oh, maybe we can get him. Ah, dang, got one though. I nicked him. And then 2, have you noticed, George, that certain scorecards are different in where they actually judge than when you see the fight?
Oh, look, I don't even want to talk about that because I'll tell you right now, places to stay out of when you fight is Texas and Arizona. Yeah. Those are the 2 places you're never going to get a fight in Texas. I mean, come on, 30-27. Come on, man. That's it. Listen, hey, this is George.
Hey, this is Fraser.
That was Real Talk with George and Fraser. Y'all have a great Thanksgiving. Peace.
Have a great Thanksgiving. Peace.